Hey team, I'm back. This time around doing another assembly video. This one is for the Zombicide kit that I do with the little card box. So this is actually one of the completed card boxes. And you've got wood top. You also have, the dividers. There's actually two of these in here. There's another one in there. There we go. Other divider. And then finally the box itself. So we're going to go ahead and assemble one of these. This one I'm actually going to just tape together so we can go through this quickly, but normally obviously you'd want to glue these. Also to show you, we do offer them with custom engraving if you do want one. So this one I'm building is actually one that a person in Norway has asked for their game store, Logo Games. So I'm going to go ahead and use it as kind of my test one rather than cutting out another one for the video. So we'll start off by assembling the top. So for the top, you're going to take a piece like that. You'll find two of these in the kit. Two pieces like that. And then there are two more pieces in the kit that are to the side. So that's your basic parts for the box. One thing I'm going to mention on this that haven't done on this one because this is a customer kit and I don't really want to, do anything different with a customer kit than what everyone else would get. So, but normally what I'd recommend doing is you're going to sand these down with some 220 sandpaper just to remove the charring and smoke marks from the laser. Laser does not cut through, it actually burns through. So because it is burning, you are going to get a little bit of those. Not that big of a deal. 10 seconds with some sandpaper and they brush right off. So what you're going to do though is normally you'd use glue, and this is the glue I normally use, which is tacky glue. Love this stuff. When it comes to glues for putting together kits, this is probably some of the best stuff you can get. Great replacement for regular white PVA glue. But what you'll do is, where each of these tabs are, you're just going to put a little bit of glue on each of those, all the way around, and then you're going to assemble the parts. Now, I'm going to mimic this with tape, but obviously you'd want to use glue. So we're going to go grab us a piece of tape. So what we'll do is we'll take that piece and line it up. That would come there. And then we grab our next one, another piece of tape. And in your case would be glue. And you'd want to put some glue at this corner as well. So put a little bit of glue there. And you don't need a lot of glue, just a little. I mean, just enough for the pieces to stick. You're not going to be globbing on big chunks of glue, just little tiny amounts of glue. So we'll line that up on there. One nice thing with this kit is this is really the only part of it that you have to assemble. The rest of the kit is all usable straight out of the box. You can sit down and play with it. So your time to get up and running with it is pretty quick. So we'll put that one on there. But that would be your basic lid. Now you'd set this aside to dry, let the glue dry all the way through, and then you're done with that. Next up would be the actual box itself. The box itself has a few more pieces, but it may look complicated. It really isn't. They go together pretty easily. So you have the base, a front and a back, and then 3 divider pieces. So a right and left side and then a divider. Okay, so to assemble this one, what you're going to do is first I'm actually going to turn this the other way because logo goes on the outside. Put the divider in. Next you're going to bring these two pieces up. So this is just my end piece. And I'm just going to put that up there. And they only fit together one way, which is nice. So you can't really do this, you can't really mess this up. Okay, so that piece will go on there like that. And I'm going to, once again, you'd be gluing these. For the video's sake, we're going to tape them just so it goes a little bit faster and you guys aren't sitting here watching glue dry. It's never fun. So we'll flip it around the other direction. Pop this other one on. And once again, you'd be gluing this. Alright, and all that's left are the 2 side pieces. So, oops. As always, if you were gluing these, obviously this wouldn't come back apart, but you're going to be gluing them. Now these pieces, the only thing you want to pay attention to is making sure that the notch here matches the notch here. You don't want to put them so that your notches don't line up. So you want the notches to all line up. So I'll toss this piece on, and It's always fun doing this offset. I'm trying to keep my head out of the shot. There we go. So there goes one. Pop that one up there. And we flip it around the other way. Make sure our notches line up. And spot that together. Just going to put a couple more pieces of tape on this one just so you can see. So it doesn't pull apart when I go to move it. Alright, so there's your box. And, spin it around this way. Just drop your dividers in. And you're all set. Oops. Alright. And that's it. That's how you put together the Zombicide kit. Have any questions or anything, go ahead and leave them in the comments or hit me with an email. Take care, guys.